Welcome to Cross Transformation. It's Mariam here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about communicating emotions, which we hardly do, because when we go through an experience together, it's always about my ego's perspective and my ego's way of justifying what I meant. So I don't want to deal with how you feel, because my ego is not about compassion. My ego is so self-centered. It's always about, I didn't mean it. So that is why we don't communicate emotions. It's always about, I didn't mean it. I didn't want to say that. You got it wrong. You got it the wrong way. So today we want to come to this realization that it is very, very important to communicate our emotions, to be able to feel safe enough to say, hey, I'm sorry that you felt like that, instead of, hey, I didn't mean that, I didn't want to say that, you got it completely wrong. That's not the way we want to treat the other person. That is our ego who is attacking that person. It is important for us to know that regardless of the situation, my version of the reality and your version of the reality, your feelings are valid. My feelings are valid, and we can't invalidate each other's feelings, because that is to distort someone's perception of that reality or their perceived reality. So we don't want to invalidate someone else's feelings or to be in a position not to acknowledge their feelings. So it's very important to make eye contact and say, you know what? I am very sorry. And then communicate our meanings about what we said, not justifying it, not trying to convince them, not trying to justify what we said, but expressing the meaning that we have got going on behind what we said, or whatever that the meaning was attached to. We need to express that meaning, not justifying it, not defending ourselves, not convincing them, because by doing that, we both can experience that freedom that we have been looking for in that situation. So it is so important to communicate our emotions, also to understand each other's dominant emotion. What's your dominant emotion? For some people it's frustration, for some people it can be anger, for some it may be disappointment, it can be anxiety. That is the reason every time they try to have a conversation, to talk about something with you, their anger would escalate. It's not the anger, it's the anxiety. So we need to understand what is the dominant emotion in our partner, in our friend, and more importantly, in ourselves, because by understanding that, we can have healthy boundaries in our communication. We can validate each other's feelings, and by doing that, we are embracing their version of the reality instead of distorting it, manipulating it, convincing them, justifying what we said, defending ourselves. So we want to be at peace with our meanings, but that would require a great communication that involves our emotions and feelings. So hopefully you'll find this video helpful. It is very important to communicate our emotions and let the other person know this is how I felt, and for us to be able to validate it, to have compassion towards them, and to say, I would have felt the same if I was in your situation. Now, let's look at the meaning behind what I said. I want to thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. May you be blessed. Peace be with you. And I'll talk to you soon. God bless you.